Hey you guys, it's your boy Jay Ruff, back at it again. This is like different from any other kind of video I've ever made, but I had to get this out. I had to get this out real quick. I just saw Sonic 3, and obviously I loved it. Obviously it was amazing. There were so many moments that I yelled in it. I yelled so many times. And my phone just fell, but that's okay. I yelled so many times in the theater like a little girl. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But maybe it's because of my expectations, and maybe it's because they did like a lot of the things that I was expecting happen, you know? It was almost like once they do Shadow, you know kind of where it's gonna go, you know? So like you know like what they're gonna get at. You know the little things they're gonna pull that they're gonna get at you with. And so some of the stuff was expected. But I enjoyed it so much, and the ways in which they did things like that was just, it felt so good. Like the times where they just did stuff to like get the Sonic fans and just wink at the audience and just like, oh, like it just felt so good. And honestly, it felt so good just to even have this happen, you know? Just to be a part of it. It was just so much fun. Like in ways that I didn't even imagine that they would do it. Where like obviously, and the performances were so fantastic. Like every character in the film, I didn't see that, oh, this is this actor voicing this character. Like I wasn't like, oh, it's Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog. No, it was Shadow the Hedgehog. These were the characters I was watching on screen. I wasn't like, oh, this is the voice actor. Like, I was seeing Shadow talk and hearing Shadow and just being like, it's fucking Shadow. And every role was perfectly done. Not to say that, like, they did things, like, everything they did was expected, because they went a lot of different turns. They did a lot of different turns. You know, they changed the story in significant amounts of ways, but ways that made it feel like its own unique story, different than Sonic Adventure 2 in a good way. It made it more understandable for an audience. It made it more believable. They didn't pull fucking things out of nowhere and be like, this is a thing now, which Sonic Adventure 2 does do. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I had a blast. I'm right now leaning towards Sonic 2 being the better movie, but Sonic 2 is my favorite movie ever, and Sonic 2 is also my favorite game ever. Sonic Adventure 2 was and is my favorite 3D Sonic game, so, you know, maybe it's because Sonic 2, it just touched me in ways like for Sonic Adventure 2, there's a story there. They had to put together, they had to basically make an entirely new story, very, very, very loosely based on several different games for Sonic 2. For this one, they had a blueprint. They had something there. They had something they could work off of, you know? But for Sonic 2, they made it from scratch, and it was like a lot of what I didn't expect, and I loved it so much. But however, what is great about this one is that it just starts and everything is just go, go, go. From the moment it starts, it's Sonic action. You don't have scenes where it's like, we're at a wedding here. So now I'm actually kind of like convincing myself that this one was better, because it just had interesting stuff from beginning to end. It was on go, it was on go, and it was on go for the entire lot of it. It was fantastic. All the performances were great. All the action scenes were immaculate. Stuff I didn't even expect to see. Some stuff that we've rarely ever seen in Sonic. and they did it. So, I'm not going to go on too long. I'm recording this on my phone, so I don't know how I'm going to get this out onto YouTube, but I absolutely adored this film. I loved it so much. It's right up there with Sonic 2 and 1. It's up there with Sonic 2 as my favorite Sonic film and my favorite movie. I'm gonna have to see it again, and at some point, I will fill in the thoughts. I will fill it in there. But I fucking loved it. I cannot wait for what is happening next. I screamed at that very much. There's after credits. Don't miss them. 2 of them. Fucking loved it. 10 out of 10 best movie ever made. Sonic. We have a Sonic franchise. Film franchise. And it's amazing! Thank you guys all for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff. See you guys whenever. From the car, this has been Jay Ruff. Peace!
I'm suddenly becoming bogus. That shit better come back. Oh shit! Marriage. Oh, he's moving shadows! Oh, it's Keanu Reeves! I can't believe they did this.